O beloved Church of Christ, you see wars, you hear rumors, you suffer persecution, but I tell you, these things are not the root, they are the fruit. The true war is unseen. It began in heaven and now unfolds on earth. In these visions, John reveals the heart of the cosmic conflict, where Satan, the accuser, is cast down, where the woman births the Messiah, and where the beasts rise to deceive the nations. These are not distant myths. They are realities now unfolding in history, within your culture, and yet even in your own soul. A great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and a great red dragon. The woman, well, she has a threefold meaning. In the past, she is Israel, the faithful remnant through whom the Christ was born. The old covenant brought forth the new. In the present, she is the church, bearing Christ into the world anew, by preaching, by sacrament, by suffering. In the future, she is the bride, pursued in the wilderness, yet nourished by grace, preserved for glory. And then there's the dragon. In the past, Satan was cast out by Michael, no longer accuser in heaven, now deceiver on earth. In the present, through systems, ideologies, and persecution, he still seeks the child, Christ in you, the hope of glory. In the future, his wrath is great, for his time is short. Do not fear the wilderness. There the manna still falls. The dragon may pursue, but the church will be preserved. And I saw a beast rising out of the sea. The first beast from the sea represents state power as idol. In the past it was Rome, crowned with blasphemy, empires that demanded worship. In the present it's authoritarian regimes, totalitarian ideologies. When nationalism becomes a god, it ceases to serve man. In the future, perhaps a global political order, unified by fear and control, possibly AI-governed, militarily enforced, and ideologically devout. When Caesar claims what belongs to Christ, resist with blood and voice. The beast demands allegiance, the lamb deserves worship. It had 2 horns like a lamb, but it spoke like a dragon. The second beast from the earth is false religion. In the past, think imperial cults, corrupt priesthoods, syncretistic faiths. In the present, progressive or reactionary theologies that deny the cross, false unity without truth, churches that bow to culture, not to Christ. In the future, a final deception, an ecumenical image of tolerance masking the dragon's voice, a one-world religion devoid of the gospel. A gospel without the cross is not the gospel. Test the spirits. Not all who wear the wool are sheep. You know, the words still echo through the ages, that no one could buy or sell unless he had the mark. It's from Revelation, chapter 13, verse 17. In the past, emperors demanded marks, names, and oaths. Christians, well, they died refusing them. Today, it looks a bit different. Digital ID, biometric systems, surveillance everywhere, and, honestly, ideological conformity tied to commerce. Looking ahead, it's not just about a chip, but really about a choice. Will you conform to a beast-like system, or will you choose loyalty to the Lamb? The mark is both external and internal. And so, as St. Paul once said, you were sealed with the Spirit. Will you now be branded by the beast? Then I looked, and behold, the Lamb standing on Mount Zion. That's Revelation, chapter 14, verse 1. The 144,000, the faithful remnant. In the past, this was symbolic of faithful Israel, those who simply did not bow the knee to Baal. Today, it's the global church following the Lamb wherever he goes. No compromise, no deceit. And in the future, the preserved ones, the witnesses, the overcomers. St. Paul reminds us, their number is not small to God. You may be few, but you are not forgotten. Walk blamelessly, O beloved church of the bridegroom. The 3 angels bring final warnings. The first is the gospel angel, preaching to all nations, the final witness. Next comes the fall of Babylon, the collapse of false systems, commercial, moral, and religious. And finally, wrath on the beast's worshippers, eternal consequences. St. Paul urges us, fear God, give him glory, for the hour has come. If you love the world, you share its judgment. Put in your sickle and reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. The great harvest has come. There are really 2 harvests, the righteous gathered in glory and the wicked crushed in the winepress. You reap what you sow, sow in the Spirit, for the sickle of God will not miss. To whom do you belong? There are two marks, two allegiances, two eternities. This war, it's not between flesh and blood, but between the Lamb and the Dragon, between truth and deception, eternity and oblivion. You cannot remain neutral. Choose now, choose always, choose Christ. He who has ears, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. He who has an ear, let him hear.